Hey guys, welcome back to the Old Pass. Today we're going to talk about what it takes to be ready for the fourth quarter. We're glad you're here. Thank you for all that you do for us. Thank you for all your support. We might even have a special surprise, so stay tuned and we're going to show you what's sold this week and take you through everything that's going on right now in the Old Pass. We appreciate you. Love all you guys. Stay tuned to see more. Alright guys, let's see what's sold. So we got a total of 8 orders for $646.81. Very first one of those is the Best of WWE In Your House Pay-Per-View Classics. It's in the drawers, so let's get it. There it is right there. I'm pretty sure those sold too. I'm just going to go ahead and grab them. But there it is, the Best of In Your House WWE DVDs. And then I'm pretty sure these 2 Winnie the Pooh DVDs sold. We'll go ahead and look. Let's see. Yep, that sold also. The In Your House DVD sold for $19.99. And these sold for $16.14. Then we have in P3 a Longaberger Evergreen Orange Candle. So that's not this way, that's that way. Went the wrong way over here. All right, right in here it says, and right there it is. Everybody still like the cameraman? She's keeping up good, ain't she? So that's a Longaberger candle. It's in like a mason jar. It's pretty cool. It sold, let's see, for $24.49. All right, then we have a really good item down this way. This is 37Y. All right, I'm gonna remember that really good. Right here, this HP, show this down here. HP LaserJet 37Y printer cartridge. I have 2 of these. One of them sold today, or middle of the night, I'm pretty sure. All right, so that sold for $299.99. That's a really, really good sale. All right, then the next item is another Hummel figure. This one's the Firefighter on rack 15. So let's go. Back here we go. Firefighter is back here, and there it is. If you watched the first video, you've seen the other one. This is another boxed up item. Here it is in the box, in the foam. He's a cool little figure. Firefighter. It's Goebel Hummel figures. He's got his little display case. Sit him in there just like that. Really neat piece. And he sold for $74.99. Really good sale there, because we gave, I think, $5 for that. I believe it was. It was either 2 or 5. One of them was 2 and 2 of them was 5. I think that one was 5, but 5 to make 75 ain't bad. All right, next we have an Emerson 4-head VCR, and that's down this way. We're gonna walk backwards again. It's right up here. Emerson 4-head VCR. This was not sealed. I did reseal it, but it was same as new inside there, so I've sealed it back up and fixed it good. And I sold it as open box because it was brand new, just had been opened. And it sold for $134.99. Next, we have a B Hat Company wool hat. That's on rack 6 over here. We don't sell many hats like this. Mostly we sell baseball caps and stuff like that. But this is pretty cool. It sold. It sit there for probably a year, I guess, and it finally sold. And it sold for $26.99. And last is B2, right here behind me. This Volkswagen My Stowe red and white Volkswagen van sold for $26.82. So there's everything packed up for today, ready to go. One UPS and the rest is going post office. Love Ground Advantage now. Look how big that box is, and it was able to go Ground Advantage pretty cheap. Some stuff we picked up this week out yard selling. Got some of this stuff from Nathaniel and Ashley over at Lucky 7. If you ain't following those guys, go follow them. Found this today at a church sale. Love that UT Tennessee Vols belt buckle. It's small. I don't think it's nothing too grand, but it is cool looking. Big old pile of golf clubs down there on the floor that I need to do something with. Tanya done good. I need to show this if I can get everything off of it here real quick. This is why it pays to educate yourself in all things eBay and all things value. She found this Ember. It's Ember brand temperature control mug, 10 ounce. So I guess like a heated mug for $1. Some of those are going for over $100. Now I'm not sure that's what that one's worth yet, but some of them are going for that. So that is pretty wild stuff. All right, guys, we're back for one more segment we didn't know was going to happen, but we have some special guests here today. Meet Becky and Jamie. They are responsible for picking the old paths. Say hi, guys.
How y'all doing?
Now, y'all have an eBay store too, right?
We do. It's called Palmetto Homestead Pickers, and we work out of South Carolina.
Cool.
Started doing eBay through our thrift store. We have a thrift store that we work in and I manage, and started doing eBay for that, and kind of learned a bunch of things from YouTube and started doing our own.
Who'd you learn from the most? And you better say me.
A lot of everybody. I mean, we started, first person we watched was Harry Tornado.
Oh,
and then
I'm going to have to bleep that name.
And then Chris Old School Picker.
Oh, going to have to bleep that name out too.
Commonwealth Picker.
Yeah.
So just different people. We learned, I've learned that you learn different things from different people.
Absolutely.
So you kind of got to pick through the videos like you pick through a yard sale.
Absolutely.
To find the information that you want.
That's a very fair assessment. So how many listings do you have in your store right now?
Right now I've got 400, and it was 430, but I think I'm back down to 418 since I've been on vacation.
So you manage a thrift store and have an eBay store.
Yes.
And Becky homeschools her children. So these guys are as busy as we are. So this is pretty incredible what you guys are doing. So that's really cool. And they are responsible. I don't know if I said that already. If I did, I'm sorry. But they are responsible for the name, picking the old paths where we're going to put yard sale footage. So thank you guys. And all I can say is when start making $5 a week on that channel, I'll send you a quarter a month, okay? All right. So we're going to link your store. Anything else you want to say?
I just want to thank you a lot for all the help that you have been to us, the information that we've gleaned from you and Tanya to help us do our eBay.
Well, we appreciate that. Part of the channel here is we want to be able to encourage, I don't know how much teaching we can do, but at least encourage people to start, to start doing eBay if you're at all interested, because it's not super hard. It's just like anything else, a little bit of learning. But one more thing I wanted to ask you is, you talked about the thrift store and you talked about the eBay store. Did you mention what the thrift store supports?
So our thrift store, we have a men's home in South Carolina that helps guys that are struggling with alcohol and drug addictions. Mm-hmm. It's a faith-based residential program. And so our thrift store we work to support that. And everything that we make at the thrift store goes to.
So what's that eBay store? So
right now that eBay store is non-functional, but it is going back up within the next month, and that eBay store is Fairhaven Marketplace.
Fairhaven Marketplace. That's awesome. One interesting tidbit about how we're all linked together here. Becky came from our church. Jamie stole her and took her away. But we support Jamie's father, who is like the director of the Fairhaven Home for Men. So we're all tied up. I very much don't want to say like a spider web, because y'all know how afraid I am of spiders. We're all spider web together. But yeah, thank you guys for coming today and hanging out with us, and hopefully we helped you a little bit.
Oh yeah.
All right, now you got to say hi to Brian and Thomas.
Hey Brian, hey Thomas.
Hey.
Bye guys. I want to say thanks to Jamie and Becky for coming to the shed today. It was real fun having them here. Those guys are doing great things out at the thrift store. We've talked to them a couple times, tried to encourage them. If you guys can, go over and check out their eBay stores, the Fairhaven Marketplace and the Palmetto Pickers, Homestead Pickers. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Follow their stores and just support them that way if you can. Help them. We'd appreciate that. But we want to talk about our topic just for a few minutes. And our topic has to do with the fourth quarter. So we are at that time of year where things are starting to pick up. Things are starting to get really busy. October 1st, mid-October, fourth quarter is going to start hitting. It's going to hit hot and heavy. It's going to get real busy. So what does it take to be ready for the fourth quarter? What do you need to do to be ready for the fourth quarter? I'm going to give you 3 things that I think can make a difference in your fourth quarter. The first thing is, don't sit on your very best inventory. If you've got stuff that's worth more money, this is the time of year to get it on eBay. Now, if you have a lot of small items, that's fine. You can list that stuff too. But if you've got stuff that's worth $50 or $60, worth $100, it's time. Get that stuff out. Take pictures of it, put it on eBay. There's a better chance that you'll sell it now and that you'll sell it for more money at a quicker time frame than you would in the first quarter or the second quarter or the third quarter. So this is the time of year to do that. Second thing, make sure you have plenty of supplies. I know Chris, my partner over at Two Old Guys Reselling Podcast, has made videos about this, that you need to have enough supplies to be ready for the fourth quarter. And that's true. If you run out of a box that you need and you can't get that box, you're liable to get a defect on your account, and you don't want that to happen. So just be prepared, get ahead of it, stay ahead of it, order the bubbles you need, order the packaging materials you need, order the boxes you need right now, and make sure you have enough to last you through the fourth quarter, or don't let it get low. Order in time, because at this time of year, the post office gets busy, UPS gets busy, FedEx gets busy. It may take a few extra days for you to get stuff, so be prepared with supplies. The third thing is, make sure you stay motivated. Whatever you got to do to stay motivated. If you have to watch people on YouTube to get your motivation built up, do that. If you have to work more hours at different times, do whatever you got to do to stay motivated. You definitely don't want to take your foot off the gas at this time of the year. If you are wanting to succeed and have more sales, you want to keep the gas pedal down and do as much as you can possibly to get your sales to go as far as they can. I've been doing 20 a day for about a month. If you watch us on the podcast, we've been talking about it. And I'm telling you right now, it has made a huge difference in our sales. And it's definitely not the time to go in there and mess with that and say, I think I'll go back to 5 a day. I'm trying my best to keep 20 a day flowing, and it's rewarding, but it's work. But ain't everything. If you're going to make money, it takes work. But yeah, that's the 3 things. Make sure that you're listing the very best inventory you have. Make sure you have plenty of supplies, and do all you can to stay motivated, especially at this time of year. Do everything you can to stay motivated. And if you'll do that, you'll reap the reward of all your labor. So guys, thank you so very much for coming back to episode 2. We're so overwhelmed with all the support you've shown us. We picked up like 60 subscribers at the time of filming this from the first video, and I'm blown away. I don't know how to say thank you so much enough. But you guys are way too good to us. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for supporting us over at the podcast. Thank you to those of you that went over and subscribed to Picking the Old Paths, and we're going to do our best to get some garage sale footage out there. Thank you so much for all your support. It means the world to us, and let's see where this journey takes us. But until next time, guys, we love y'all. Take care.